This is GoMath lesson 4.1, and in this lesson we are going to practice estimating quotients using multiples. So first let's look at a problem like 90 divided by 7. This one right here is the divisor is what we're going to use in order to find the multiples that will get me up to the number 90. So I could start by listing all the multiples of 7, starting with 7, 14, 21, but that's going to take me a while to get up to 90. So I'm going to think of something a little bit closer that I could start with. I know that 7 times 10 equals 70. And that puts me pretty darn close to 90. So I'm going to go ahead and start there. Well, 7 times 10 is 70. If I times it by 11, I would get 77. And if I times it by 12, I would get 84. Now, I don't know my 13 times tables, but I know that if I take 84 and add 7 more to it, that would give me the next multiple as if I were going to times by 13. So 84 plus 7 more would give me 91. Now, I have to only go until I get above my dividend over here. So I've reached 91, that's above 90. So then I look at all of my choices, and I see which one is the closest to 90. And I think 91 is definitely the closest. So I would think in my head, well, 91 divided by 7 equals 13. So 90 divided by 7 is about 13. And that's how we estimate using multiples. Let's try another one that's larger that takes a little bit longer to find. Let's try 249 divided by 8. Okay, I definitely don't want to start by listing my multiples of 8, starting with 8, 16, 24, but I could start with thinking 8 times 10 equals 80. That's still pretty far away, so let's try 8 times 20. Well, 8 times 2 is 16 with one more 0, so that's 160. That's still pretty far away. Let's try another one. 8 times 30. I know 8 times 3 is 24, so add another 0 to that, and I get 240. That's really close to 249, so now I'm going to go on until I get above 249 to try and find something close. So if I were to times it by 31, meaning I'd add 8 more to this, I would get 248. I'm almost to 249, but not quite, so I'm going to do one more. So if I were to times it by 32, I would end up getting 256. Now I look at my choices and I find the one that's the closest to 249, and I think it's 248. But my answer isn't 248, then my answer is the multiple that I multiplied it by. So 248 divided by 8 equals 31. So 249 divided by 8 is about 31. And that's how we estimate using multiples.